Hey everybody, this is Eric Schweitzer from the Gamer.com editorial team, and I got to play Bayonetta 3 at PAX West a couple of weeks ago. Now, what you're watching is not my gameplay footage. I was not able to capture the event, but this is footage provided by Nintendo, and luckily, it is identical to what I played at the event. So, I'm only allowed to show about 5 minutes of the game, but I think there's enough here to give you a pretty good idea of some of the new mechanics in Bayonetta 3. This sequence is right at the beginning of the game, and it starts out with this very short fight on the train to help you get a handle on some of the controls, and then as you'll see momentarily, things escalate very quickly. Bayonetta is summoning Gamora. This is a demon that you'll probably recognize if you've played the other Bayonetta games. An interesting thing about this sequence is that it is only in 30 frames. A few of these big action set piece moments like this will be scaled back from 60 frames. Though luckily the rest of the game will be locked to 60, so just a limitation of the Switch hardware. To be honest, I almost feel bad talking over this sequence because I want everybody to be able to appreciate just how buck wild the beginning of this game is. Bayonetta is riding a demon down a series of falling skyscrapers, and then when they land here, yep, a rooftop brawl, demon on demon action. Now, this is sort of an introduction to fighting as Gamora, but as you will notice here, Bayo is still sitting on top of Gamora's head during this fight. When we get into the normal gameplay flow, you'll see that Bayonetta and the demons, including Gamora, are actually separate when they fight, and I'll be able to get into that a little deeper, but again, this is just supposed to introduce you to fighting as the demons, something that you're going to be doing a lot throughout the game. Now, this level goes on for a few more minutes, and I don't want to give the whole thing away, so in a second we're going to cut to another level, but I just wanted to give you a taste of some of the big action set pieces that we have in store for Bayonetta 3. Here we're going to see what it's like when you're actually summoning the demons to fight with you. Rather than riding on them, you're actually going to be fighting alongside them. Bayonetta is vulnerable when the demons are on the field, but you can use that time to reposition and set up for combos, which you'll see here. So there she summoned Gamora out of the ground, and you can see her sort of dancing. In the background, she is vulnerable to attack. You can see she just took a hit there, but she was able to dodge and throw in some moves of her own. The way you're able to summon the demons and weave them in and out of your normal combos is really impressive. It's a ton of fun. And of course, you have your own demon forms too. This is the Madama Butterfly form that we've seen before, and then a little later on in the video, we'll get to see another one. And Bayonetta summoned a different demon here. You are able to switch them in and out on the fly. I don't know how many you can have equipped at once, but it's at least 2. There are just so many different ways to approach battles in Bayonetta 3. We have our different demon forms, the different demons you can summon, and then a little bit later we'll even see the different weapons, and all of them can be swapped between instantly. You can weave all of these different abilities together to build your combo points and increase your score on each level, and they're short enough that it's going to be a lot of fun to replay them, try different techniques, and master all of these different fights. There's only a few seconds left at this level, so I'm just going to let it play out, and then when we have about a minute left, I'm going to show you a level that takes place a little bit later in the game. So here we're going to see another one of Bayo's transformations. They're calling them demon masquerades in this game. This one's kind of like a werewolf form, really good for traversal and for chasing down enemies. You're also going to see that it pairs really well with another one of Bayo's weapons, this big two-handed hammer, which also doubles for kind of like a rail gun. Pay attention here to how fluidly Bayo can transition back and forth from that masquerade form, chasing down enemies, and then taking out her hammer for big AoE attacks. I just love the way all the animations flow together so nicely. It really makes you feel like you're doing things with intention, like you have high skill, even when you're just mashing buttons together, which I did a lot. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're looking forward to Bayonetta 3, which comes out on October 28th. A link to the written preview will be down in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell, and visit us at thegamer.com. That's thegamer, no space.